with their 10th in a row. Entering the day's action, the Mets sit in first place in the National League East Division. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. Jose Canseco, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Taijuan Walker gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
So now into the box is Derek Jeter. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First delivery to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Jose Canseco is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Down the left field line and deep. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees turned away early. Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series on MLB Network. Kenny Rogers is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And it's fouled away. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
J.D. Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. A look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Smith stands at second with 2 gone. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2-out double left stranded. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Darryl Strawberry.
Leading off to the Yankees, the left fielder, Darryl Strawberry.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Ball one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. The relay, and he's safe.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. No score here as we play inning number 2. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Set to deal on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on its way.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Michael Conforto will be next. The 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Michael Conforto stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Lindor on at first, nobody out. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Kevin Pillar stands in as he looks at a called strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. In the dirt here. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
James McCann is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. The 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Fielder is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets leave 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Now it'll be Kenny Rogers. 9-1-2 due up.
Kenny Rogers.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Pilar moving in. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He went down looking to open up the ball game. A swing and a ground ball to third. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
The center fielder, number 33. Jose.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Jose Canseco. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up Tino Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out. On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. So now here is Taijuan Walker as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
No pitcher.
And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1.
Walker.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. To 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
So here's Jeff McNeil. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw on to first will get him scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here it comes. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Fastball just inside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And it's fouled away. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in once again is Darryl Strawberry. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. And now the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alan Trammell.
Now to the plate, here is Alan Trammell. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that misses 2-1. And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Dominic Smith is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. So here's Pete Alonso as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next to the net.
Base is empty, 2 away. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Stepping in next, Michael Conforto. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The count now at 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Bounce to first. He's got it. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Mets strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jorge Posada. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. McCann is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Wade Boggs. And now the first pitch. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Next to dig in, Kenny Rogers. He singled first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB. Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And now pitch on the way.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, halfway home still. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar.
The center fielder.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
2-1 the count to Pillar. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 2-2. Popped him up. Martinez has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 33.
Stepping up is James McCann. Flew out last time up. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. James McCann becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Taijuan Walker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Line hard deep into left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
To the plate now, Jose Canseco. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Hit on the ground out to short, fielded cleanly, and he's retired 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
First pitch on its way. Jeter, the runner at second with 1 away. Skied into very shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, the left fielder, Darryl Strawberry.
At the plate now is Darryl Strawberry. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
For the Mets, the second baseman.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Now the 2-0 home.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
A strike, and it's 3-1. Might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D.
He's set, and the pitch. J.D. Davis stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. We're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Dominic Smith at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete.
In now, Pete Alonso. He'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. In his career, Alonso brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Ready with the 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty B, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Fielder is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 guys.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First offering, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
A pause, and the 0-2. Swing and a liner. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
The right fielder, number 30,
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2,
we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Digging in now for the Yankees. First pitch on the way.
you know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the seventh.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Fielder gets his lead at first, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. And now Jorge Posada, in his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1 pitch on its way. And this one just misses off the corner. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Dylan Betances is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Wade Boggs is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Weak roller right side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Jeff Nelson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Into the box, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The center fielder.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, James McCann. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Count 1-1.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Brendan Nimmo will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He'll come in here at 263. 14 homers and 60 runs batted in. Jeter over to his left, and he makes the play to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees 0. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Don Mattingly will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Don Mattingly.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Digging in will be Derek Jeter. He doubled his last time up. Now the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pillar's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 33, Jose Canseco.
And now here is Jose Canseco. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's one swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he misses again, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're down 1-0. Luis Sessa is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 85, Luis Sessa.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Martinez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder.
Digging in next, Dominic Smith. Past meetings against Luis Sessa, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Canseco is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Seth Lugo takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 67.
Set to start the 9th in this one. That brings up Tino Martinez.
Tough task ahead here, as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A windup and the 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a hot shot toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Left field,
so here's the cleanup hitter, Darryl Strawberry, grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Now the 1-0. 1-1 to count. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit back up the middle, reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Cecil Fielder.
So next to hit is Cecil Fielder, singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a foul hit right into the catcher's glove as he holds on, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Metropolitans rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Taijuan Walker hangs win number 11 on his line. Kenny Rogers racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. Seth Lugo earns the save out of the bullpen, number 36 on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game